welcome to beautiful Nova Scotia. What a treat it is to be back for another Touchdown Atlantic between Saskatchewan and Toronto. Second straight meeting in the Maritimes. It couldn't convert, so it's a third down now for Adam Korsak. Punting it away to Javon Leake, standing inside his 10. A punt of 46 yards. This return by Leake. He finds a seam. He breaks free. Gets over midfield before he is finally taken down by Jaden Dolkey. And a great return by Leake to set the Argos up for their first possession to start this game. And in the last two games, they've scored touchdowns on their first possession. Chad Kelly going to work. Finds a receiver, complete for a first down. It's Tavares Daniels. So Boris Beatty comes on with this ball to be put down at the 38 by John Haggerty to put the first points on the board, and touchdown Atlantic. Beatty up, and Beatty puts it through.
The Riders understand the message that they need to hit some deep shots in this game.
Second down, he's going nowhere except taken down. A sack for Wynton McManus coming in on the blitz. Toronto has enjoyed excellent field position to start their drives, averaging at the 42. It appears they're going to have that chance again. On the punt by Korsak, just inside the 40, but he backtracks. A punt of 51 yards by Korsak, and they nearly had him, but they don't, and here goes Leak again. Leaks out, still going, all the way for an Argo touchdown.
Not just to lift spirits, but to help people out of these difficult times.
Absolutely. It's A.J. Ouellette, second straight running play Argos. Harris before, and Ouellette this time in a first down. Harris still the running back. As Kelly gives it to him again. Has two, has more. Andrew Harris racking up yardage and getting it down to the Rider 30.
Such a dynamic 1-2 punch. A.J. Ouellette and Andrew Harris.
This one to be spotted just outside the 35 as Beatty puts it up and through and stays perfect on the day here in Touchdown Atlantic. Trevor Harris hit him for 3 touchdowns. 2nd and 5 now after that from the Saskatchewan 28. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Amos, who gets it inside the Rider 25. And the Argos, they've had big plays on special teams. They got a big play on defense now. Phillips got it down to the 13, so a 1st and 10. Argos up high, taken down. And Phillips again. And that time gets it down closer to the 5 in frustration for Pete Robertson. 1st and goal at the Rider 1. Throwing. Dejan Brissett can walk in for another Argonaut touchdown as they continue to pour it on here in the first half of Touchdown Atlantic. At the start of the game for 50 yards. 5 plays, 26 yards. End zone look for 2. Indeed they have it. And it's Brissett putting the icing on the cake, and that Argo touchdown, he scores it. He gets the 2 from Kelly, and we got a 21-point game. So already in the range of St. Mary's alum Brett Lother. Looking for more, though. Mason Fine off to the left. That's complete. Right at the sideline, and coming down with it is Sean Bain. He has 7 catches, Bain does, for 48 yards. And Fine to pass again. Over the middle inside the 5 is Tevin Jones. Rider offense did not get a touchdown last week in BC. But chance here on the ground. They have him wrapped up, but he just keeps on pushing and pushing and waiting for the signal here.
Argos say he lost the ball.
The ball comes out. The Argos say they have it. Jamal Morrow trying to get the ball to break the plane of the goal line.
So not down yet. There he takes the shot.
The ruling on the field is a fumble with Toronto recovered in the end zone. The previous play is being automatically reviewed by the command center.
You can see his knees were not down, actually resting in the Argo defender coming in. To stop him, Jamal Peters, the one that was holding him up. And the ball comes out. My goodness, Saskatchewan so close to finding the end zone, and yet so far at this point in time as they review.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. It'll be first down, Toronto.
So the Riders get that close, and it's coughed up at the goal line no points, and the Argos take over late here in the first half. 30 seconds to go. Chad Kelly throws it deep. Coverage is there, and it's Nick Marshall with the interception, his third of the season. 1st and 10 at the Rider 48. A fake to Morrow, but nowhere to go. He tosses it to him alertly as he was being taken down. And look what Morrow does with it. They made something out of nothing, and they get it inside the Argo 45.
Came over from the BC Lions, so they're back now outside the 31 on a 1st and 20. And down he goes again. Brandon Barlow from Truro, Nova Scotia. His 3rd touchdown Atlantic. Had one in Moncton, last year in Wolfville. Got the first point in that game a year ago. And this for the first points for the Riders in this touchdown Atlantic. And the proud Nova Scotian pumps it through.
All-around players missing from their secondary with injury.
Kelly on 2nd down, flushed out, tries to step up, but he can't. Pete Robertson's there, DeMarcus Christmas too, and that is the first sack for the Rider defense. Maritime sports history here at St. Mary's. 2nd and 11 now, in the loss of a yard by Morrow. That's complete. First down and more, Sean Bain. Lots of yardage after the catch, too, as he gets it up to midfield, and the biggest offensive play for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. And McManus stepped in front of a pass by Cody Fajardo and took it to the house, and a 6-point win. Fine. Has time, another completion inside the 20.
Their aerial attack at UMass prior to that.
There's 4 catches for 60 yards. Fine. Flushed out to the right. Gets it away, and it's caught again for another first down. First catch of touchdown Atlantic for Jake Winicky.
The best traveling fan base in sports, that of the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
No question. 3rd and goal. A look into the end zone. No! Off the fingertips of Braden Lenius. They went for it on 3rd down. They'll turn it over on downs. They are down 18. They got to a goal to go last time around, but couldn't get it in the end zone. Mason Fine back to work. Tevin Jones has the ball inside the Argo 40. Jorgen Hus with the snap. And Korsak will put it down at the 44 for Brett Lothar, who goes 2 for 2. And a great homecoming. Some big names still ahead on that impressive list. There's Harris. Well, he's close to having the yardage there as the sticks move for a first down. Does indeed. John Russin, our statistician, says 11 yards. Andrew Harris, and that is enough to make him the 5th in the history of the CFL, just passing Charles Roberts in all-time league rushing. Beatty is 2 for 2. Haggerty puts it down, and he puts it through. Stays perfect. Great stuff. Enjoy your view of the game. I'm sure you have. Fine has it knocked away, and does get it back. And coming in was Falarin Arimalade, who just got to his passing arm before he could get rid of it. They get close to a touchdown, as mentioned in the first half, had the fumble. On 3rd and goal here in the second half, they went for it and couldn't convert. They were close. So missed opportunities, and there's one for the Argos. This will go for a touchdown. 57 yards, Deshaun Amos has a pick 6. So Jake Dolegala had a start last season against Toronto, and that's what he did. And steps in now. Under 3 minutes to go and throwing to the right. And it is caught. Coverage was tight, but coming away with it is Jones, who gets it up across the 40. 2:39 in the clock here in Halifax. The play fake. Deep ball. Right side and threading the needle. Beautifully done.
Gain of 7, 2nd and 3. Argo 31, Dolegala.
Deep right, caught, touchdown, Saskatchewan. Then the Riders finally find the end zone. Sean Bain
It has been a wonderful couple of days in a city, in a province that has needed something positive in just such a difficult time. But it was great to have this chance to once again celebrate the CFL, the Canadian game here in the Maritimes. Wonderful hosts. We have enjoyed every moment of it. And the Toronto Argonauts are now 6-0 for the first time in 88 years.